this secret information that he says he has about the Russian hacks. We now know that he has not had a direct briefing from the head of any of these agencies. In fact, he hasn't even met with them yet, which historically, this has been a long time for him to not meet with them, and yet he is highly suspicious without proof. How big a deal is it, John Avlon, if there is no there on the president-elect's secret information?
Yeah, look, I mean, this has been really troubling because obviously the threat of Russian hacking, trying to influence the election, hangs over the results. And yet he has shown himself to be not particularly concerned, showing a great deal of aggressive skepticism towards the U.S. intelligence agencies while praising Vladimir Putin. That is a difficult combination once you deal with reality beyond 140 characters and are inheriting the Oval Office. So when he gets that briefing on Friday, and it does appear that the will be ready Friday. He's going to have to reconcile himself with those facts say, and his campaign's already been trying to say, well, what the intelligence agencies say and what we have our own information, and that's equally relevant. He's going to start having to connect with the intelligence agencies as commander-in-chief, and if there's deep distrust there, history shows that is a terrible place to be for the country as well as the executive.
How does Trump come out ahead on this one?
Well, you know, I don't know that he comes out ahead. It's just that once he becomes president, Chris, he's going to own it, just like he's going to own whatever happens with the Affordable Care Act. You know, it's easy for him right now in this position to question the work of the intelligence agencies and to question the information because he's not responsible if anything goes wrong. So what do we know about Russia and their hacking ability and what they try and do to the U.S.? We know that they have unique, sophisticated capabilities to penetrate U.S. systems. Not everybody actually has that ability. And it's not just Democrats that say that. You can talk to top Republicans on the Hill who are involved in this, and they will tell you that for the past 8 years at least, Russia has been very active in trying to penetrate U.S. systems. And so once Trump is president, the next time the Office of Personnel Management gets breached, the next time the Department of Defense gets breached, whether it's the Russians, the Chinese, the Iranians, or the North Koreans, Donald Trump is going to be responsible, and he won't be able to skirt the issue by saying, I have a secret plan or secret information, because it's going to happen on his watch. And I think that'll change his relationship with the intelligence community, but I think it'll also change his relationship with the voter as it relates to how he talks about intelligence.
All right, putting a lot of influence on then versus, you know, the future in terms of his ownership. A quick point on this, I got one more.
Yeah, the foundation's being set now, and it's deeply troubling. Let's not just forget the fundamental facts here. A foreign government is accused by U.S. intelligence agencies of trying to influence the U.S. election on Donald Trump's behalf. And Donald Trump has been notably praiseworthy of that foreign power and critical and skeptical of our intelligence agencies. That is a real unprecedented situation.
All right, the last one. Conflicts of interest. Donald Trump had come forward. Forget about the taxes. The American people who've taken a pass on that, at least the ones that voted for him. He says when the audit is done, he'll show it. We don't even know if there is an audit. But on the conflicts, he said he was going to have a press conference. Now his people close to him say, well, when the lawyers are comfortable, I don't know about you guys, but being a lawyer who used to deal with conflicts, it ain't that long a conversation. They're not going to find the solution. What happens if he doesn't come out and say, here's how I'm curing the conflict, Strucker?
Well, the minute there's a scandal, or the minute that voters decide he's not doing a good job as president, they're going to look at his conflicts of interest, and they will decide that he cares more about making money through his companies and enriching his family than he does about their own life, and it's going to be a major problem. But for now, and this isn't, I understand how people feel about this, for now I feel like they've built this into the price of admission with Donald Trump, the same way we're sort of building into the price of his mission his tweets on subjects that, you know, we find troubling. It's just who he is. He won the election. I think people are going to give him a chance to perform first.
Yeah, I think the problem is, of course, treating it all like the greatest show on earth. I mean, it's supposed to be the circus, not the White House. These conflicts are real. They are unprecedented. They are global. And the president can try to kick the can. And he has said in the past that there's no such thing as conflicts for a president.
Gotcha.
But that's about to meet the buzzsaw reality.
All right, we'll keep doing more of this as the unknowns come up. John, David, thank you very much. And thanks